I tell y'all, baby sisters don't listen, I'm not gonna say women. I'm just talking about my sister here. This is what I mean. One of my pet peeves is when people just don't listen to me. This situation just so happened to be my baby sister, so I'm putting you on blast today. Let's get to it. Today's patient is a 2013 or 14? 13 BMW X6. I don't work on a lot of European cars, but my sister, hey, it's my sister, and she insists that I work on it, so we're gonna do what the baby sister wants. All right, so I'm not gonna start this up, and I'm gonna use water because assuming that it's leaking from somewhere. She sent me a video of it after her 17-year-old, my nephew, went over, I don't know, I guess he jumped a railroad track or something weird happened. But you don't let teenagers drive
these kind of cars. I'm like, BMW. Come on. You don't let him drive this.
We're about to see where it's leaking from and just look over the engine. Let's pour some water in there because we don't want to waste any coolant. And this is okay for testing purposes, like I always say, guys, because it's just going to leak out, and doing the repair, it's going to come out. So I'm not too much worried about the cooling system because water can damage your cooling system if left in there. Your regular tap water have harmful things in it, like metals and chlorine, different stuff that can really mess up the cooling system.
Google it if you want to know.
Yeah. So already I'm seeing chunks of plastic here. It appears that the fan blade fell apart. It's so tight in this BMW. Because I'm seeing chunks of fan blade. It's chunks of something. I don't even see the fan blade. Yeah, look at this. Pull it out. Yeah.
Wow, what the freak happened there?
I don't know. Fan blade. I'm gonna assume, well, this is what happened. I guess whatever he hit, he must have jumped something. And the shock when it landed, going too fast pretty much. I guess when it landed, it jolted the fan blade, and I guess it came unbalanced and just fell apart, stabbing the radiator most likely. I don't see anything leaking yet, but when she sent me the video, it was pouring. Let's see. I don't see any damage.
Here, can you slide it under?
No, I don't see any damage on there.
Okay.
There's nothing to see. Nothing to see down there. I was trying. Oh, yep, radiator busted. Yep, I don't. Let me see. Yeah, let's see if I can see. All right, guys. Let's see if I can zoom in. No, I'm getting terrible camera angles. All right, you can see it better now. Where them fins are bent up right in the center of the camera. You can see the water drizzling out of it as well. All right. So this patient needs a radiator fan and a radiator to fix this problem.
You know what? Can we just pause and be thankful for the sun shining and the birds chirping right now?
I'm really enjoying this.
It's a blessed day.
I need the sun.
Yeah, you do.
I really do. You know, light-skinned folks be having vitamin D deficiency problems and all types of issues.
Get your vitamins on, baby.
Yeah, I need. I'm just gonna
lay
out in the concrete.
I mean, the birds are really going. I wonder what they're talking about.
I'm enjoying it.
Alice, the car doctor's so fine. That's what they're saying. They couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
anyway,
they
back
started
to the
chirping
video.
when I got out here.
Right. It was like, oh my gosh, that's a one fine mechanic right there.
So, I guess let me go see what I can do for my sister. Write her up a quote.
Well, actually, she's got endurance. It's a warranty company like CarShield. We've dealt with them before.
Okay, well, we're about to see how good they are.
Right. So we're gonna see if they approve this.
But she also need a shock.
Yep. She said she wants that on a quote as well.
Yes,
so
it's broken, and it's making all types of noise, and you can see the metal over here. Let me scrape some off. just metal fragments that the shock done fell over and just rubbing up against the body of the vehicle.
Now this is your sister riding around like this. She ought to be
ashamed. These dang on tires,
She ought to be ashamed. Girl, we putting you on blast.
Ball.
I might even put your picture up here. I'm going to see how I feel by the time we get done with this.
Look, racing slicks, literally. Look how bald that tire is on the center. We just talked about this live last night. Like, when it comes to these cars, everything is expensive. When you're getting ready to buy this particular car, yeah, it's not going to have no problems yet. But it's coming. Tires, very expensive. Sometimes they even require run flats because they don't have a spare tire. Maintenance. The labor gets shot up because it's working on Europeans and it requires a certain skill set. Just everything is just super expensive.
Don't matter if her brother is a mechanic. The parts are still expensive.
Yeah, these parts are outrageous.
I was going to say the mileage, but don't you got to get this pulled in?
No. I already looked at it.
Oh, so.
I'll probably turn it on later. No, I'll turn it on for them. They probably want another mileage. 167, 313. 167,000 miles, so.
We've done a good little bit, and her air is out, so we still have to fix that.
Water pump, well, the air is out because she said a squirrel or something was living inside, so. It's kind of funny because she'll have candy or the kids drop the Cheeto and next minute the Cheeto be gone.
They going to get them Cheetos.
Look at this, man. Look at this performance body work right here, man. Pretty cool, huh?
Hopefully this video will make her, I don't know, get rid of it like you told her to.
I be trying to tell her, man.
All right.
Oh,
well,
geez.
off to write the quote and see what Endurance says.
Yeah.
You know.
We about to let y'all know if Endurance is a good warranty company or not, because she haven't had it long. I remember when she first got it. I was like, yeah, you need something to help cover this cost of this high maintenance car. Just got back from lunch. We heard back from Endurance. I think that's the company. They denied her over some
None of
mileage.
it's covered.
No, they said mileage.
No, she said mileage. Shan said none of it is covered.
Yeesh.
So she might well cancel them.
For real. Well,
Or she got the cheapest plan.
I'm not sure. You got to be careful when you get those plans. You got to know what you're getting yourself into and read it. Don't go by what they're telling you, because they can word stuff weird and in your head it sounds like one thing, but it means one other thing. Unfortunately, with this one, I am going to work with my sister because it is my sister. She have to pay for her parts. I can't afford her parts right now. She wouldn't even really be in this situation if she would have listened to me the first time and got rid of that dang on car. So let me go see what she's gonna do. Like I said, I can do the labor for free. My sister, I'm gonna take care of her like always. Oh look.
Oh wow! Don't pick it up now. You know I'm gonna kill you. Why did you do that?
That's not that bug ain't studying you. There's a locust.
See, and you got me yelling on camera. Okay, you know what? I quit.
Technical difficulties. My wife don't like bugs.
And don't.
I do. Speaking of people not listening to me, here's another example of the person not listening, basically wasting my time and his money. I just wish people would just say, hey, this guy been doing this for probably over 20 years now. He probably knows what he's talking about. Quick backstory, the guy brought the vehicle to me. The intake was off. It was just pieces everywhere. He had different people telling him different things. I think it was losing coolant or whatever. But he told me it was running hot and running hot. So I took a brief look at it. I was like, dude, you probably got a blown head gasket, especially if you rode around with it running hot. And so I was like, it'd be best to put an engine in it.
Off the bat.
Off the bat. You know, this engine is not worth it. It's messed up. And he was like, I guess he didn't like the engine price or whatever the case may be. And he opted to put it back together so I can run tests on it. Because I like, if I put it back together, if it don't work out in your favor, you're losing out on money. And so put it back together. Car didn't crank up. No surprise there. Sounded like it didn't have any compression or something. Did a compression check on it and discovered 2 of the cylinders in the front, because the ones in the back, I wasn't about to fool with that, especially if the ones in the front is low on compression. One of them had 10 psi, 20 or 40 psi, and the one over here 140 psi. So it definitely got some issues. It's supposed to be around 140 or above 100.
So you charged him $300 to put it back together. He came, received the news, sat in the office 2 minutes,
And
left.
So,
Didn't pay, and he's probably gonna abandon his car.
I told him, I was like, hey, go pay your bill, go check out with Shan. I guess he went in there and thought about it and did a down and ditch type thing.
So now we're probably gonna have to file abandonment on it.
Man, I don't want this junk.
I don't want it either, but it's still a hassle for us to get rid
Take
of.
this junk to the scrap yard. But yeah, he's gonna abandon it.
Probably. We ain't heard from him since.
Nope.
I told him twice, hey, please go pay.
I even told him.
He didn't do it.
So I don't want your cars.
Could have just listened to you and saved money from the junk. Got rid of it.
All right, well, I guess I'll push this out and push it in storage and go from there. Because it's an old Pontiac Grand Prix. It's not worth us filing abandonment on.
No, I don't want it.
Probably call my local tow yard and have them deal with it.
So the moral of the story is,
Listen to Alex, the car doctor. They call me the doctor for a reason, good people. And on that note, Alex, the car doctor, out. Make sure you like and subscribe. And like always, I love y'all. Be safe out there and listen to the doctor. See you guys on the next one.